Game of Thrones. So. Get the other video, it's stuffed up on me. Let's see if this one works. I don't know. So, okay. Don't bother me with this. Please work, please. Yeah, we know this crap. Thousands of years, the House Forrester have been loyal bannermen to the house stock. In the darkest reaches of Wolfwood, they harvest rare ironwood trees. Now the North has been ripped apart by war, and rival houses seek to claim Forrester ironwood for themselves. And the fate of House Forrester hangs in the balance. Yay! Don't even know what's going on. Gary
Rose knees by the men of the North.
And set free by women. He done it himself the way he tells it. Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know.
Yeah, pick up a bloody sword because
Make
blood
sure
is
it's
nice.
this time. Lord Forrester will be happy with blood and brains all over it. Go on, it's only blood.
It's only blood.
Now that
People stain in the face
I'll
of
back
blood.
myself someday.
you never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest, you are just a squire.
I will. You'll see.
Of course, your lordship.
Prove me
After
wrong.
you take the right place on the
Prove
island
me
of
wrong.
I
Prove everyone wrong.
Capture him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next to tell us he caught Tyrion too.
You think he's lying?
No one never lets the truth stand in the way of a good story.
You and round his ankle as Temmels took him down.
What I tell you?
Brought him to his knees.
Forrester.
Not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face. You're questioning Norrin's honor. I'm questioning Norrin's story. More far-fetched every time he tells it.
He'll eat loads and wine. Go on. It's your job.
Right, thanks.
You do it.
You're a squire. It's your job, not mine.
But we'll remember that.
I'll do it.
What's wrong with it? My audio better?
Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honour is beyond reproach. House Tully is forever in his debt. They've never seen a field plowed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battle. Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate.
Better yet?
To Robb Stark, the King in the North!
The King
in the North! Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honour to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard!
Gods have favoured us. Onward to Casterly Rock! Death to the Lannisters! Aye!
Iron from ice!
Aye!
Garrett,
Yes, my lord?
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become.
Should be better now.
On a night like this,
I know.
men find false courage at the bottom of their cups.
Tried to be.
I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you. It's been on my mind for a while now. Something must be done. You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you?
Let me fight for you, my lord.
You've more than proven your ability on the battlefield. No man would question that. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester.
Watching.
It's well deserved, Garrett. Your hard work has paid off.
So I'm no longer a squire?
As of tomorrow, no. But for now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight, and I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go, and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
I will, my lord. Does anyone actually know how to...
Squire!
Does anyone
Fetch us
actually
more
speak
wine.
like this?
Can you give me a hand? Come on, make it up to you.
Fine, but you owe me.
Oh, you? I've been a squire longer than you have. I outrank you.
You're on.
Fetch more wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norrin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
You'd better watch your tongue, Owen. It could be much
What
worse.
the fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norrin.
Could be
See,
much
that's where you're lucky.
worse.
Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming. But not by much.
Who doesn't love bacon?
I love bacon. I love...
Pig farmers. All I'm saying is, at this rate, we'll never be more than this.
all that.
Which is nothing.
About bacon.
The lowest of the
Hungry.
low. For all I know, we could be squires for life.
I just ate.
All in line around a fucking wedding. What a waste of fucking time.
Not me. What? Tomorrow I ride with Roderick and Lord Forrester.
Oh, the truth.
Maybe if my uncle were Castellan, I'd be getting promoted
Truth
too.
is the
Who my
best.
uncle is has nothing to do with it.
He's got Lord Forrester's ear, doesn't he? I'm sure it didn't hurt.
How much further?
It's right over there. Take your time.
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood.
Fucking phrase.
Nice night for a wedding. often he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters.
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett.
What? What's wrong? What's gotten into you? You're acting rather odd.
I know.
You've had too much
I know it's
wine.
making me
Nothing.
ear rape.
I'm fine.
I'm so glad to hear it. I'll take the fucking
I don't know how to
flagon
fix
already.
it, okay?
What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Owen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush.
Hi.
But what about... What the hell was that about? Slow down, would you?
Save your
What's
friends.
the rush? There's no need to fucking run.
They've got weapons.
Who brings fucking weapons to a
We
wedding?
need to find Roderick. He's out there by himself.
And now the fighting begins. Yes, it's plugged in completely. If I push it anywhere more, it'd be like... I don't know. You won't even see
We
the...
need to get back to camp.
This is fast. Too fast.
Roderick! Garen, we have to get back. A gift from the king.
With your fists. Yeah, hit him with a shield.
Ready,
Yeah, I'm
boys?
gonna stab some baddies with my fist.
Whoa! Shoot that one!
Or a shield.
What?
Yeah. Stab him. I don't care who gets stabbed anymore. Stab him. Don't crush me. Not that hard. I mean, it could be harder. It's not that hard anyway.
Good fucking riddance.
No! No! Go away. Not here. Okay?
Garrett, did you find Roderick? Speak up, Garrett. Did you see him or not?
I tried to save him, but there was nothing I could do.
I tried. Can't blame me.
Find a weapon,
Wonder if
quickly!
they hate me now. Wonder. Please don't hate me. You just cut off his guts.
Not afraid, you fucking traitor! Go, my lord, while there's still time.
running. God.
7 hells.
We have to keep moving, my lord.
I'd never make
We
it.
have to keep moving.
Hunt us down like dogs.
Walder Frey says time's up.
God is with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs. There's no... I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors.
Walder Frey says
You have to go.
You're welcome to the fucking torch.
I will do as you command, my lord.
You have served me well. I know I can count on you.
You will remember that.
Tell your uncle. Tell him. The North Grove must never be lost. Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan. The future of the house may depend on
I
it.
swear.
I swear that I will, my lord.
Swear.
It's those foresters.
Go. On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking foresters.
Oh, I hate watching someone die.
With love from Walder Frey.
God, I hate watching that. And journey begins. This is gonna be a long video. It's already been 7 years. And I don't know what is happening. Bridge. Bridge. It's a map. It's a map of whatever that place is. Jesus, look at some big trees. Huge. Game of Thrones. There we go. Iron from ice. Is that what I said? God. Pig. A pig. Pig. Okay. Blood.
Blood.
That's some blood.
Fresh.
Fresh. Fresh. Fresh blood. Oh God. That's one dead pig. Alright. I mean, well, pigs die because we need food and it's the story of life. Really. Ooh, what's this? Heart.
That's father's car.
Oh, this is gonna be a bad scene. I can tell.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this.
It may be coming, but at least still have his bacon.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. There's only 3 of them. Oh jeez. Poor pig! What did that pig ever do to you? Jesus.
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Father.
I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs.
I recognize you. You're a Forrester squire. Former Stark bannermen have no claim on land anymore. Haven't you heard? The Starks are dead. Where'd you get that sword? Not a chance that sword is his. Must have stolen it. Out here by himself. Probably a deserter.
Lord Forrester gave me this sword.
Forrester. I should have known. That sword's too
Fight
big
me.
for you, boy.
Fight me, dog.
You can barely pick it up.
Get off my land!
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
No.
That sword is big.
I'll have that sword, boy. Fuck you.
Fuck you. Alright, come on.
Alright. Finish this fucking pig farmer.
Pathetic.
Pitchfork or axe?
You really are a pig farmer, aren't you?
I'll have the axe. Oh god. Jesus. Brutal. Ah, God.
Mercy. Please. I beg of you. I have a family. They'll never survive without me. I have no quarrel with you. I was only following orders.
I don't know what that means, but I'm just gonna drink vegetables.
Lord Whitehill will see you hang for this. That much I promise.
I have no idea what you said. Fuzz Radar. What does that mean?
Father?
Sir, you don't even know what that means.
survived.
No, I don't.
Your sister.
Nope.
She hid.
I'm not gonna Google it because my phone's almost dead
I tried to stop them.
and I don't have a charger. It's not porn.
I'll kill the men who did this.
Well, I haven't played Skyrim in a while, okay? So, and Skyrim's kind of boring. It takes forever to walk it, really. Lucky this is not Skyrim.
It's Garrett! Get the castle!
Yeah, I'm Garrett.
Tell him his nephew survived!
What do you want me to do? It's not the Lord of the Rings.
Garrett!
Walking
It's
scenes
too late.
and more walking.
Already dead.
Bring the maester. Meet us in the Great Hall. Quickly.
No, he's not walking. He's lying down. Can't you see that? He was lying down. Now he's just baiting.
2 Whitehill soldiers.
Sitting down. Okay.
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister,
It's a sitting down
was only
scene.
8 years
Can't you see
old.
that?
This never would have happened with the
Jesus.
Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
No buts.
cut
It's a
deep,
sitting down
But I
scene.
should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift.
Ow.
Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills
Ew,
will
he put
claim
the
it was
sword in
murder.
his leg,
It was your
ew.
family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
It was justice. They got what they deserved.
They did indeed. We can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us.
It was justice.
These maggots ought to
I
help
did not
prevent
mean to
infection.
kill that man, but he
Hold the wound open
deserved
for
that
me, would you?
because he killed my sister and my father. Yeah. Ew, maggots.
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this.
Maggot.
The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Roderick and Lord Forrester. We can avenge them.
And attack House Frey. Now is the time to find allies, not enemies. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now. Although he is young, and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you?
Gun kidding me.
I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son, Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself.
Hold
He's
this.
as
Oh
good
my
with a sword as any man I've seen.
No,
It's
that's
unfortunate
not what he's
Citadel
doing.
doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft. I imagine I'd be pretty good with a sword.
Roderick had already fallen. There was nothing we could do.
Although I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save
Telling the
anyone from his
truth,
house.
okay?
I all know.
Don't discriminate.
Lady
Okay?
Forrester will be here any
I'm telling
moment
truth.
now. I'd like you to walk for me first.
No lies.
See if you can put any weight on that leg.
Okay. Good.
Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
You're gonna make me walk? Oh god, he's so slow now. Look at the chair. Yeah, we're looking at a chair. What else is there to see? It's a chair. No, I'm not as boring as a chair. I'm not slow. You're slower than me, okay? Okay, let's look at all the family members. That's a lot of family members. Roderick.
He was our best warrior by far.
Lord Forrester.
It was an honor to squire for him. Gregor the Good.
Ryan.
Ryan. Never easy being the fourth born son.
I'm not in this family. That's not how you spell my name. Thank you.
Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself.
Mira.
Still in King's Landing, I suppose.
Oh, that's one of the characters' name in Dragon Ball
I
Z.
wonder if they'll bring her home.
So, yeah. I think that's a good sign. Okay.
Talia and Ethan. I suppose
Talia.
Lord Ethan now.
Ethan, Lord of the House. Wow. Okay.
Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately.
Exiled. God dang it. Why? I'm gonna take some
Seem
herbs.
to be favoring it.
I'm gonna
Always
take
sad
some
to
herbs.
see a warrior lose a leg.
Because
I'm fine.
we need those. I think. replacement for my leg. I don't know what these are for, but I'm gonna take them anyway.
This might help.
Let's look at the bucket. Ugh. Touch.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess.
I guess. I guess they're cute. I don't know. Yeah, I'm showing you my sword.
It's a good thing you've
just
done,
a sword,
bringing that
you
back
know?
to House Forrester.
It's not
By
anything
right,
special.
that belongs to Lord Ethan now. That sword has been handed down through 50 generations of Forresters.
Dang, that's a lot of generation. Look at... Yeah, I'm gonna look at you for a good 10 seconds.
Keep moving, I need to see you walk.
Where's my... Oh, okay.
Did your leg feel weak?
No.
No, I just wanted to ask you.
Why do the Whitehills hate the Forresters?
I think it's
Why
safe
do
to
the
say the
White
feeling is
hate
mutual.
the Forrester?
There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
Okay.
The Whitehills want Forrester Ironwood.
Ah, they take it all if we let them,
Ironwood.
especially now with the Boltons in
What is
power.
Ironwood?
And proceed to
Is
clear
wood
cut every
that's
last
like
inch of it
iron?
until there's nothing left.
Who is the new Lord of House Forrester?
White Ethan, of course. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was
Someone.
assigned.
That's a lot of time.
Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan,
yeah,
his
someone.
third-born son, is challenging.
I guess.
There's
Whatever.
still so much he has to learn.
Gotta
the
get
very
on, man.
fate and future of this
Okay.
house rests in his hands.
Watch later. This is gonna take a
Which is
while.
rather frightening when you think about it.
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although given the circumstances of your... circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
Can I see Ethan? Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
I will not
Can I
be
go now?
disturbed.
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it
Small.
true? Your family... I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on. Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester
It's
fought
gonna
to
take
the end.
more than an hour to do all the series.
I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
Yeah, I'll
Whatever
do
you
a
can
chapter per each.
No doubt he's tired, my lady. He said Lord Forrester was valiant to the end.
And what of Roderick? He was with you as well.
I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was
Imagine losing
told you were the last to see my husband
a war.
alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember. It would mean so much to the family.
He said he loved you.
That's very kind of you to say. You have the Forrester's sword.
This belongs with Ethan now. He's the new lord of the house.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
It was justice.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution.
They killed my family.
And they'll pay for what they've done. That much I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance.
If not now,
Family.
when?
The only family
We have to be
had.
smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else from these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard. It was his family they killed.
They deserve to die. All of them. I say we fight.
Ha! Listen to your nephew. He speaks sense.
With what army? Our best men were killed at the Twins, along with our lord.
Then what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I've done nothing wrong.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay? Duncan, the boy has suffered enough.
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
Where would I go?
You're sending him to the wall. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially now, when the house is so vulnerable.
I'll go.
I'll do what's best for the house. So I'll go.
I'm a loyal man.
I know it doesn't seem fair.
Speaking
but
like
it is
these
what's
guys.
best.
That settles it.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The Whitehills will come looking for you.
Yeah, I'm sick, so. But. Don't bother me.
Word
if I'm
up to
playing
me.
games.
I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
I'll do what's best.
Which often isn't what's easiest, but necessary nonetheless.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What? What is it?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett. I need to know the truth.
Of course not. told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
But
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
This is a pretty long chapter.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Just something I
Remember,
said, people.
you represent
Why
House
is everyone
Forrester.
saying it now?
Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll be strong.
Strong.
I know you will.
Be strong. Strong man.
Garrett, wait!
Necklace.
Be safe.
Does anyone actually watch Game of Thrones, the movies?
Ethan?
Series? I don't know. I don't know what it is. Series?
Ethan!
I couldn't find him. Could you?
He hides too well. And if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore.
Not the
Maybe something
game.
happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
You found me! Well done, Ryan.
That's not me.
Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
That's
Stupid
not
game.
me.
I don't
Okay.
like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
Who's
I'm right
watching?
here.
Show yourself.
And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home?
Say
I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
Garrett is strong. He can take care of himself.
Yeah.
No one will tell me what
Stabbed in
Garrett
the
did, but it must
leg.
have been serious. I heard Duncan and
about
Sir
it.
Royland
He almost
talking.
got
They
shot
said someone
by
will
a
come here
crossbow.
looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you.
Stabbed.
But I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Yeah, they almost got stabbed twice.
Sir Royland forgets himself. After all, you are the lord of the house now.
He doesn't know me or what I'm capable of.
What does milksop mean?
Full of.
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like a man. He
You're
taught
a man.
Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. Then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything.
Asha.
Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
Promise I won't.
I promise.
I won't change.
Good, because I'd rather have a brother than a lord.
We'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
We'll have to have both, I'm afraid. None.
Since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
That's not how it
It was
works.
that simple. It would be
That's
nice
not
if
how
someone
it
did what
works.
I wanted for once.
That's not how it works.
Well, that's how it should work. You are the lord.
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
This guy, the guy
Can't
that
you meet
wanted
with
to kill
Duncan?
Garrett.
He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the lord.
If I were lord, I would command Ethan to stay. With his family. Lord Whitehill is a mean old man anyways. Someone should tell him to leave us alone.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
I'll do what I'm asked. Or where I'm needed.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction.
People obviously cared
Out
about
there,
Garrett.
you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something
He was a
rash.
squire, but they
Things are
did
bad
care.
enough as it is.
Tell him to go away.
I'll throw him out the gate myself if you'd like.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
And look, it's Prince Charming. I think.
Lord Ethan, is it?
Thinks he is.
My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house.
North Hand.
My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
How dare you?
I dare, and I'll do as I damn well please. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no
He
fucking bread and
insults
salt?
and
You
his
bloody
dead
amateur.
father.
No courtesies. I should have expected as much. Bloody Forresters.
Calm yourself, old man.
You little fuck! That's how you talk to a lord? You
Yes.
Forresters have shit
He's
on us
also
for
a lord.
generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business. Keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said. When your man attacked us for no reason.
Boom,
Hear that?
shit.
Attacked for no reason.
No reason. You murdered his family.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men? And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
He was defending his family as any man would. But your men murdered them all.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. Soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
We haven't seen him. He was never here.
You little liar. I will find him. By the gods, you better hope I do, because if I don't, I'm holding you responsible. And you'll answer for what he's done. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Uh-oh.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
Obviously he has.
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
This is over, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own, that the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
We're in the right, Lord Whitehill. Remember that.
Your son did well, my lady. He kept his wits while Lord Whitehill lost his temper. A lesser man would have been rattled, but Ethan here held his ground.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Mira, that's his sister?
Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
See what's in there. Coin. Brooch.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena.
Coin.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
Carved ironwood tree.
Ethan made this for me.
Unfinished letter. Read.
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Don't what I was supposed to look at that for. Anything else? Nope. No, I'm not looking at the coil, whatever it is. The steel
Wonders made by man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick.
Roderick.
I hope to see them all someday. King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
Ironrath. What's that? Read letter from mother.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Coming. Wait a second, God.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you.
Should be sorry.
I can come back later if you'd like.
Nah, I'm not doing anything anyway. Come in.
No, it's fine. Come in.
None of you.
Begging your pardon, milady, but you seem rather upset.
I'm just worried about my family.
Ah, letter from home, is it?
It's kind of you to ask.
Of course, milady. You've always been kind to me.
I'm honest.
Please hurry if you can.
I'm honest.
Lady Marjorie will be here.
Honesty.
Of course, milady. You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
Cersei? Jesus.
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but it was definitely an argument.
What did they say?
I couldn't make out much, but I know they were talking about the Starks and House Forrester.
House Forrester?
I hope you're not in any kind of trouble, but I thought you ought to know. Most people don't tend to notice a callboy, not in King's Landing with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good night, milady.
That's not good. Hey,
Lady Marjorie,
who are you?
You're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
You didn't close the door. Jesus. Close your door.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
You're very kind, my lady.
You're very
kind. Of course, Mira, but you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself.
I'm no traitor.
I'm not a traitor.
Of course not. It's only an excuse to torment you, and by extension, me. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort. For what, I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I'll do as you ask, my lady.
I knew I could trust you. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear. See if the Queen Regent
tell her what she wants. Jesus. Who is she? She's got nothing on me. Who's watching? Tell me who you are.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Good luck.
Oh god, tense.
You can do this.
People looking at me.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Your Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
House Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers, Your Grace.
I see. And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
They were the Wardens of the North. We all served at the pleasure of the king.
Clever girl.
Perhaps too clever for her own good.
The girl did say their loyalty was unwavering.
She has a talent for equivocation, yet I question what she really thinks. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
He is the Warden of the North, Your Grace.
He is. And I the Queen Regent and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
The girl has a remarkable talent for answering questions while in fact saying nothing at all.
I'm not saying anything. Don't
Old
worry.
allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Our talent is unrivaled, Your Grace. Forrester Ironwood is highly sought after in the Seven Kingdoms.
So I'm told. It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
I won't dishonor myself, Your Grace.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the wall? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I won't judge her, Your Grace. I wasn't there. I didn't face her decisions.
Aren't you a delightful girl? If only one could flit through life without ever holding an opinion of their own.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she would...
Let the girl answer the question. Go on.
I must choose Marjorie, Your Grace. I serve at her pleasure.
Clearly your handmaiden does not have her priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
I'm not quite sure what to make of her. Not surprising, I suppose, for a northern girl, but not very encouraging either. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
You were brave to declare your loyalty to Lady Marjorie. No doubt she was pleased, but Cersei, she will not soon forget what you said. It was quite a first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining. But it certainly wasn't what Cersei was expecting.
I wasn't trying to please her.
I think that was clear to everyone. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
You can help my family.
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that?
I'll risk anything.
It may be far too dangerous.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await me. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Damn, this chapter is long.
Mira, I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you, so you're nothing. It's more than a little intimidating.
known for being rather difficult. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Sir Jamie, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his. Sarah, what? It's true. And over in Martell,
He get out.
Viper.
Get out.
Why?
I'm told he has a hammer,
Stop.
which I doubt is Dornif for wife.
You like YouTube?
We're just having some fun.
Go. Now.
Perhaps Lady Marjorie can make the right introductions.
Stop.
Who knows? You
Go.
might meet her future husbands.
Go.
Anya.
Oh my god. Shut up.
Only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well, which is more than you can say for his mother.
I'd marry anyone if it helped my family.
Right, of course. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. I might
Queen
even
of
allow
the
you to be
7
my
Kingdoms.
handmaiden.
Dang.
Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match. Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing? Well? Sarah? This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was rather disappointed by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over.
Jesus, this is long.
I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Ask her for help.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her. Go on.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise, but my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa.
It is that dire, my lady. I fear for my family's safety.
Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Promise anything. She really that desperate. Looks evil.
My ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat.
Looks evil.
Not my best work, unfortunately.
Oh, what?
I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy. What with all that bloody noise?
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
A day.
What was that?
My God.
My lord?
Doesn't please me. Why? He looks evil. Oh God. They see me. They saw me. Oh God.
Hear that?
No.
I know I heard something.
They need to run. Stay still.
Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
Hey, go on. Yeah, they go on. Oh God, do I have to go and check what he did to that man? Oh God. Oh no, there's nothing to look at. Oh God. Oh, no, this isn't good. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see that. You can never unsee that.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good.
What will they call me?
He was fair and wise.
And what will they call me?
That is for you to define as the new lord. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others. The Lord Sentinel,
Forrester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Oh no, so I have to make a choice.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move!
Summon the Lord. We need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
Lord Ethan. Missed.
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
Oh god. That's not
2
good.
shields and 3 spears.
Is what Sir Royland said true?
Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks true.
I've a family to feed. They're not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter. Most of us won't even live to see it.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord.
Lord.
Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
We can send him to the wall.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers. He's a thief.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord.
Injustice.
Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
Our house tends to its people. See, this man is paid and his family is fed.
Lord Ethan, you are truly a merciful and noble lord.
My lord, this man is a criminal. A brazen thief.
He's also a father trying to help his children after we failed him. I cannot punish a man for our negligence.
You're rewarding a man who has no loyalty or honor.
My lord, we must speak about our gold reserves. Soon.
My lord, I thank you for the mercy you've shown me. I will never forget my debt to you and to this house.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must meet our punishment when it's due. Not just yourself, of course.
It's a lord's duty, so I did it.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance.
And I'm sure you think you'd be the perfect choice.
Me? Oh, God. I can't get involved. I am a maester. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve as such. There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you.
Decisions.
Here. The bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see.
Duncan, but he's too soft.
Take it.
Thank you for your counsel, Maester.
It is my duty. Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Sir Royland's too tough. Don't know who to choose. Oh god. Duncan or Sir Royland? This is hard to choose.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure. But it doesn't look good.
How bad is it? How long could we hold the house?
We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the Whitehills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight. But there are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
That's what's necessary to keep the house safe. Then we must.
Aye, a hard choice, but it's what has to be done. I'll see to the arrangements, my lord.
Now, when I say parry, get that sword out!
Duncan.
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
Actually, I wanted to ask, why did you send Garrett away?
I did it for your own protection, my lord. Garrett had to go. By sending him away myself, I thought it would keep you blameless in the eyes of the Whitehills. I only hope to give you an advantage, and I regret any action you disapprove of.
You had your reasons, but nonetheless, you undermined my authority. I can't have that happen again.
It won't, my lord. You have my word.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
My lord is my lord. My lord, my lord, my lord. My lord. My lord. My lord.
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this, so I remember. I mean, I could never forget. But, oh, you know, don't you?
You honor Roderick with this. He was a strong one.
He was. Yeah. Someday, I'll have a real one. But not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword. I'm sure of it.
I watched you today. I saw what you did to that man. Was he our enemy? A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them. Enemies.
No, he's not our enemy. But he did a bad thing.
Then I wish you'd hurt him. People who do bad things need to be punished. Someone did something bad to Father and Roderick. Someone should hurt them even worse. I want a real sword. No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
Ryan. Yeah, I'll just look at him, all creepy. I might choose Sir Royland, because it's good to be tough.
Sword up! Swing left! Parry! Wrong! I didn't know dogs could hold swords.
A word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice. to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins, or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need. And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall. He undermined your authority, and made you look weak to the White Hills. I would never do that to you. And if you pardon me saying so, I think your father would be proud.
Duncan Tuttle is a good man.
Aye, a fine man. Wise even. But he has no business being sent. He likes to talk. But now's the time for action. So, when will you declare your decision, my lord?
Soon.
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
I will make a decision. Time to make a decision.
Maester?
Yes, Lord Ethan. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
What is it you're doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied it at the Citadel. The wood may be black, but I see gold. An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
It is our greatest asset, my lord. Why not give some of our ironwood to House Bolton and have them leave us be? We could ransom ourselves. You can hardly put a price on your own life, or the lives of those you love.
How much do we have to give, Maester?
From here to Wolfswood Creek and then across the next 2 ridges, it should be enough to satisfy Ramsay Snow, I imagine. Bloodlust can often be sated by gifts and gold. My lord, are you now ready to name your sentinel?
Yes.
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
I am ready. Oh god. Decisions are hard to make. Okay. Time to name a sentinel.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Whomever's not chosen should feel no shame. Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Sir Roland, Sir Duncan. Oh god. I'll pick Sir
Roland de Gore. You will be my sentinel.
Gods be praised. You've done well, Lord Ethan. You won't regret this.
A poor choice, my lord. Forgive me for saying so, but it's true.
Now, Sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
My scouts say he's a day's ride away. We've no time to waste. He'll arrive before any of our allies could be here.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
We can handle Ramsay Snow. He doesn't scare me.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls.
Quiet, Tuttle. You're not the Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the small council, is it not?
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
Go away.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand. Put every man who can hold a spear or crossbow on the wall, and make the bastard fill his boots with piss.
He would see it for the empty gesture that it is, and have us flayed. We must take a measured approach, my lord.
Gentlemen, please.
Huh? Go away.
Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf. But we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us. You must make your opinion known.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad.
God.
It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough. Although Sir Royland may object, I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
Diplomacy is good.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival. Invite him into this hall, and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Ramsay Snow is no lord. That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
I will meet him at the gate.
Very good, my lord. I shall prepare the men.
Men? We hardly have any. It's a foolish plan.
That's enough from you, Tuttle. Lord Ethan has spoken. Obey his command.
I've faithfully served this house for far too long to sit here and listen to this. Forgive me, my lord, but you are far too young to be the lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow at the gate, and we will not offer our ironwood.
No matter what, I will stand beside you, my lord, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
My lord, you have named your sentinel, but you still seem conflicted. And no matter what, you can't be indecisive. Not if you want to help this house. Forgive me.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
You want to bring him back?
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight, a hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
But won't he be Lord if he returns? Do you want him to take my place?
Of course not. He has no interest in such things. And that's not what I want either. Asher is volatile, but that is his strength too. Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth.
He's a rough man. Rough
boy. Of course, your father was furious. But you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities. But you do not have that anger inside you. It's something we could use.
I'm not like that, but I don't need to be, do I?
No, but you need someone who is standing beside you. I'm trying to do what's best for this family. What this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone.
She's my mother.
You are a Forrester.
But
Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Maybe do what she wants. This one. Day more. This is so long. Okay. Okay, so strange key. Pick up. Take key. I'm just taking everything. I'm not a thief. Don't worry. I just want to take it. Yes, we need the seal. Maybe. Maybe we'll need it.
Marjorie? Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you'd want to know. Thank you. Mira, look. The other day when you asked Lady Marjorie for help, I only spoke out of fear for her. I want to help you if there's anything I can do. Your poor family. I can't imagine how you must feel. I hope you'll let me know.
Okay.
Lady Marjorie is always saying how important friends and allies are in King's Landing. Just know, I will be here for you if you ever... My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
Are you all right, my lady?
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family. He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now.
Jesus.
But it will be a long time before I can ask him for
anything again. She ripped her shirt. Oh my god.
Nothing I said could cheer him. He wouldn't even speak to me when I left him.
I'm so sorry, my lady. I should never have asked you for the king's help. Understand, it was my mother's plan, not mine.
Jesus.
I just hope you can find some way to forgive me.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
She's giving me apologizing.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Looks like she was about to cry. She was about to cry then, wasn't she? Oh.
My lady.
Creepy.
Begging your pardon, my lady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
I'm glad to see you.
Thank you, my lady. I hope you saw. I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei. I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
How can you help me? My problems can't be solved by what you might overhear.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies. Hopefully I've proven I could be useful to you.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who... People who'd be willing to help you.
She's a soldier. Why is she so afraid? Whatever. What are you looking at? Boy. Ironwood.
Where the bloody hell is Duncan?
He's
fucking if he's angry.
smoking, you know? He can do whatever he wants.
King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own.
Sometime.
Your men are ready to act if needed.
Our plan is a good one. It will work so long as everyone does their part.
Bolton men approaching, my lord!
Does this kid even know how to fight?
Something wrong with your gate? Well, aren't you the little lord? No wonder you can't open the gate. Shall we help you? Now let me in. This is a lovely pile of timber, isn't it?
Why the hurry? Are you cold?
You know, I am a bit. Fortunately, there's no shortage of wood to burn around here. Thank you, my lord.
I hope this guy dies. I don't like him. Looks evil.
A token for the new
Warden
Warden of the North.
He's mean.
Let me guess. Forrester Iron.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much. Don't know what's so special about it.
No one can match our skill.
Is that so?
With the best.
Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn.
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently. Quite the army you have, Lord Forrester. Very impressive.
What are you looking at? Jesus. You have to be so mean. Even though he's not saying anything mean. He's mean. Okay? He's just mean. There's no doubt about it. He's mean. Mean.
Look at that. More Forrester.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
Force him to focus on the business at hand.
What is it you want, Lord Ramsay?
What do I want? Everything. Nothing. We'll see. First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North. Words are wind. Anyone can say they're loyal. I want you to show me.
I only kneel to the king.
Is not the Warden also deserving of your respect? But then, I am not my father. Perhaps that is what you meant to say.
You see? He's a fucking traitor, just like his father and brother.
Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
You needn't worry. Your father will have what he needs.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust her, Forrester. They murdered our men.
It was Forrester Squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton.
He was within his right. They killed his family.
His right? He killed a loyal soldier in my father's army. You had me stand out in the wind and mock so you could show off your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone. The Whitehills will be taking control of your Ironwood from this day forward.
What? The Ironwood? But...
The Whitehills are nothing more than up-jump thieves!
You can't do that!
Why not? You know something the Whitehills done? We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down.
The Whitehills had Ironwood, once, but now those hills are bare.
Hence the name, of course.
They know nothing of how to cultivate the forest.
Look at their sigil, my lord. A barren hill.
Do you want Ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your Ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath? That we cannot abide. Ethan!
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
Whitehill men? Never.
It's already done. You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
The seven hells he will.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Sir Royland, don't.
Look at this, little Forrester. You're not frightened, are you?
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Ah, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother. I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
Leave my sister alone!
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go.
She's quite pretty, your sister. We'd get along well. I suppose you
I don't
can
like
stay.
him. I'd do anything.
Aren't you the bold lord?
What have you done?
But I don't want a bold lord. Far too much trouble.
Ethan! My lord!
No, no! I knew you'd bend the knee eventually. I think we've come to an understanding.
Ethan!
I certainly feel better about all this. However, the Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain.
Stop!
Take the boy as your ward.
No!
Kill him if they give you any trouble.
Brian!
Lovely meeting all of you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody help him!
Fetch the maester quickly!
This is not turn out good.
You brought this on yourself.
Oh god.
Stop!
Don't let them take me!
You will not take
Stop
him!
them, please! Please!
No!
Ryan! Do something!
Ethan? My son.
Oh. I think I chose the wrong ones. Your story is...
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a leader!
Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you flat out refused.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand
Oh,
alone.
God.
There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold
I
House
think
Forrester
that's it.
above all other loyalties. Those who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again. Our house will not fall.
Just showing what's happening.
We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost,
Ethan is
my lady.
dead.
Are you prepared for what might happen?
Oh god. Ethan is dead. A lot of people might die soon. Oh god. 65% stayed with Bowen. 37% swore loyalty to Marjorie. 48% freed Eric. You and 39 picked Royland as Sentinel. 49% Gate. Dang. Well. Well, that's it for this episode. I'll see you next time. I think next week, maybe. Yeah, probably next week to see what happens in chapter 2. See ya.